Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nena Obasi. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I have my one and only humble guest in the building today, in the room, on the video with me. Oh my god, give it up for Chama and
It's me again. Hi.
Welcome to my channel.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to have you here
Again.
and
It's good to be
hopefully
here again.
you guys enjoyed the topic today. It's a very interesting one.
Yes, it is.
My channel is just about having real conversations, like real talk, and just about any topic, to be honest, about anything. And if you are into this type of content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. And trust me to keep it going, to
Yeah.
keep the energy up and high as usual.
Mm.
So today, we are going to be talking about if it is easy to find love
Is it easy?
in the diaspora. My sister, it's easy.
No.
Unfortunately,
It's not easy at all. Like, it's not easy to find love. I mean, we've been here for like a number of years, so we can actually testify or attest. We've had one or two experiences and we've able to conclude that it's not easy, both with our experiences and other people's experiences as well, that it's not easy to find love here in the UK or in abroad generally. But because we're here in the UK, we're just going to base it on here in the UK.
so we thought to do this video because we've heard people say things like, "Oh, they're breaking up with their partners or whatnot back home. Now when they come here, they will find the
Fine,
person."
but British boy.
That
But
might be a
sister,
mistake, except if it is not God's will for you. But that might be a very big mistake because when you come here, things are quite different, and there are various reasons why it's not easy to find love here. Now we are Christians. We don't support any relationship that does not glorify the Lord. So we're talking about relationships that glorify the Lord.
mainly relationships that would eventually lead to marriage, something that, like she said, glorifies the name of God.
There's no relationship that is for fun. No, that's not the kind of relationship that we're promoting here. We are Christians. We are children of the Lord Most High. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Yeah. So one of the reasons why it is not easy to find love here is because people don't have social lives. Now, this varies. It depends on the kind of job that you're doing. Most times when people come in, sometimes you have to do survival jobs just to hit the ground running before you get to the point where you have like professional jobs. Some people end up getting those ones quicker, but like on an average, most people don't. So when they come in, they are working. Most times, some people work up until the weekend, and then the little time they get, they just want to use it to rest and probably sleep, because when you are doing all those survival jobs, it works on a shift basis. So it's that you're working night shifts or you're working day shifts, and these things affect you in different ways. And you just find out that you're just working, and there's barely any time for you to go out, socialize, meet people, hang out with friends, or anything like that. So that way, people will see less of you. You would even see less of people. It's like you are just in this circle, like from work to the house, from house back to work. And if you are studying, from work to school, from school to the house, from the house back to work, and there's just this circle. So this is one of the reasons why it's really not easy to find, because even you, if you are busy like that, the next person is also busy like that. You guys can barely even meet up, except if people are working together and you people meet up at work, or you people are schooling together and then you meet up in school. If that's not the case, you're really not meeting anybody because you're busy.
Yeah, so it's, to me, I would just say we one has to be like really intentional about like hanging out with friends, like keeping up your social life. I mean, we're not saying go partying every night, but at least make out time to hang
Just
out with
go
friends.
out,
I mean, that way you also meet like new people. You increase your network. You get to talk to people and have like listen to what they have to say, basically get like different experiences and talks from like different people. So you just be disciplined and intentional about going out and hanging out with friends, visiting family if at all you have any in the UK, in the country,
Because
And
you
yeah,
never know where you find the one, you know.
exactly. I mean, if you don't put
Exactly.
yourself out there, you're not going to find
Yeah.
anybody. If you're always going work, school, home, or church, and all of that, you won't be able to like meet people. So when you go to these events or functions or even restaurants,
Yeah.
you get, so you'll be able to find somebody. You never can tell. So
Yeah.
strategically place
Place
yourself
yourself.
in these places. Another point why I think it's not easy to find love is because when people come here, they pick up bad habits just because there's free will here. So some certain things that are culturally not acceptable back home, and here you can easily do it. So when people come here, okay, back at home they do it in secret or they just do it on a low, but because there's free will here, when they come here, they now get right into it and it becomes their lifestyle. And so because we already grew up with that mentality that, oh, this thing is not good, this thing we're not used to it. And then when you come here and then you meet someone that, oh, why is this person doing this thing? I mean, back at all, we can't accept this, and now this person is now doing it as their lifestyle or whatever. So it can be really, it puts people off. Yeah, that, nah, I can't be with this person, or I can't see myself doing anything with this person because of this bad habits which they have picked up as a result of free will in this country. So here you're really allowed to do anything, whatever you want to do, you're allowed to do it, so far as you don't commit a crime, kill somebody, or still you
Yeah.
get. So because of that, they just pick that up and then start living like that. So
Yeah. There's something that I
something.
always used to say, that when people come here, they used to drop their home training at the
Exactly.
airport.
They
So
drop
things
it.
that are ethically right,
Yeah,
morally
morally
right
right.
back at home, they come here because those inappropriate things are acceptable here. They pick it up and do it. I wouldn't even say they pick it up. Chances are they're already doing it anyways. But because I mean, no one is
Yeah,
judging them in the open, so they
yeah,
do it a lot
openly.
here. There's some people that really don't see those things as anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like for me and my bubble, and like if you're a Christian and looking for at least a godly person,
Yeah,
like there are some things that are not acceptable to
true.
you. So and because those things are not acceptable to you, and then you come and see that most people here are indulging in all these things that are not right in
Mm-hmm.
that sense, like it leaves you with the option of feeling like you don't, so it leaves you with the idea like that the options are limited because everybody
Yeah,
like are indulge, like most people that you are seeing, they are involved in these
just
bad habits in
habits.
one way or the other.
Yeah,
So that way you, I don't know,
it just
I don't
puts
know,
you
yeah,
off.
it
Yeah,
puts you
and
off.
maybe you now block your heart and say, read the key.
And what you also find out is that most people, when they come, they find out that it's really easy to have fun and go. By fun, you know what I mean. I don't need to break it down. And
Yeah,
because of it, that is all they want to do. Have their fun and go. They want to chop and
and
go.
go because
They don't want anything serious. They just
yeah,
want to just find, permit me to use the word sex partner. Someone that they can just do whatever they're doing with and go with no strings attached.
attached.
So more or less like friends with benefits. And when you see this kind of people, like I said, there are some people that don't have a problem with it. If you have a problem with it, please give your life to Christ. This channel supports the kingdom of God.
True, true.
Please give your life to Christ. But like most people like that don't support it, when you see that most people are like this, you
Yeah,
tend to withdraw and just keep to yourself because you're like, "Mm, at the end of the day, most people that I'm meeting just want to just have fun.
yeah,
And I'm about to be using my heart to be playing Tinko. I'm
true.
not about to be using my heart to be playing games. Because when you say no strings attached, we're all lying to ourselves when we say that, because at some point
One way
this
or the other,
you will get involved
feelings. Yeah,
emotionally, and at the end of the day you will end up getting hurt. So because of this, most people just decide that okay, they are not interested, and this is one of the reasons why
mm-hmm.
we don't find love,
True.
and it is not easy to find love.
Yeah, I agree with her. So, if you meet someone that has such mentality, and you're not the kind of person that's into that, it just puts you off, and you're like, "What are you saying, bro?"
Yeah.
You understand? So when such people come your way, you just tend to just ignore, and
Yeah.
but that way you might now make up your mind. Oh, if this kind of people I'm seeing, I'm not interested
Mm.
in this love thing. You get. Another point I will talk about is the fact that when people come here, their priorities change. They are focused on settling in rather than finding love. I mean, before they come, you'll be like, you've already envisioned these developed countries, and you're like, oh, when I come, I'll find someone,
Big
the bone of my
purr,
bone, go out on
big
dinner dates,
purr.
go to the
God
beach, go
willing.
to the cinema, that kind of thing. But then when we come and you see the situation on ground, so their perception change because why? I mean, when you come challenges, you have a bit of challenge and struggle.
You need
So
some time to settle
yeah,
in, like
your mind will just, you not even be thinking about meeting anybody. You just want to focus on getting your ground and establishing yourself first before you can start thinking of being in a relationship or finding love. I mean, some people they are graceful, or they are, let's say, privileged, or they have that
maybe
for lack
grace.
of a
Some
better
people
word,
are,
grace, yeah,
yeah,
to actually balance having someone in their life and
yes, balance settling
trying to,
in.
you understand, because
But some people can't. It's actually sometimes it's actually a
yeah,
lot. For me, it took me 2 years plus to actually settle in. I was not in that mindset of wanting anything to do with
relationship,
relationship for
yeah,
a very long time, because it's actually you need some time to get your mind conformed to the system of
yeah,
this place, and it takes a while. So in
yeah,
that period, you probably are not really looking at anybody or
yeah,
interested in anything that has
yeah.
to do with love.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but then if you're lucky, you could really actually find someone that
yeah,
supports you even as you're trying to
yeah,
find your ground. You guys are going together. He's
yeah,
going with you, or she's going with you at your own pace or with your own pace. By the grace of God, like that. So that could be another. And I don't blame people when
yeah. At
they
all,
think like that because it's not
it's
easy.
really not
You
easy.
get some people very quick they establish. Some people it
It
takes
takes
a
a
bit
while.
of time. You get so that could be that. So yeah.
So another reason why it's quite difficult to find love is just buttressing further on the points where we spoke about people with like picking up bad habits. So when at some point, I think you become, well, let's say, numb to everyone around you, or you just have the mindset that everyone is the same,
Hmm.
because that has been the bulk of the people that you have been meeting. Like
True.
you've been meeting a lot of people that have similar character traits and all
Yeah.
that. Like for
Yeah.
example, if your deal breaker is you don't want someone that drinks or smokes, for example, you now find out that almost everybody's drinking and smoking. And because of that, you now feel like everyone is like that.
Yeah.
And everyone are just living everyone is just living like a life that you don't see yourself with, or you don't see in your partner, in the partner that you've envisioned for yourself.
Yeah.
So because of that, you just really like, when you just it's like you've accepted your fate and you've given up on even trying, and you cannot even be bothered.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're not bothered, you're not putting yourself out there, you're not even doing anything, and
Mhm.
you're just living life basically. So it's one of the reasons why
Yeah,
you might not be able to find them, because this one you already blocked your mind, because your mind has already been blocked. It's hard for you to now see yourself. I don't know how to explain it, like,
right. Yeah, and that way, because of that, or due to such reason, it can prevent you from meeting the actually
yeah,
genuine
the
ones out
genuine
there,
ones, yeah, because you think
because you
everyone's the
already
same.
have the mindset that, oh, everyone that's been coming my way are just,
Yeah,
permit me to use the word, trash.
trash.
And then so when you now eventually, or the time or the opportunity you have to like meet a new person, a genuine person, you might not be able to like open your mind, give
You
an
might
open mind to
unconsciously
that
just
person.
judge the
Yeah,
person
from the
that,
very first
this
instance
person
you
is not
get.
good. Meanwhile, the person is not even like these people.
Yeah, yeah. So it's advisable to, in as much as you're meeting people that are not up to what you want, or don't have
Yeah,
the values that you see in a potential partner, don't close off your
yeah.
mind
Have an
or
open
your
mind
heart. You still have an open. There's still really good guys and
out
ladies
there.
out there. So just open your mind. Go with
Yeah.
an open mind wherever you go. I would also say something. I think another point could be baggage, like past experiences that we've had in you
Mm.
get, so it might hinder you from like you have this mindset that, oh, I'm scared of meeting the wrong person due to
Mm-hmm.
like what I've experienced in the
In the
past.
past,
Okay, what
yeah.
if it happens to me again? What if
Yeah.
history repeats itself? I mean, we've all gone through one thing or the other in the past. I'm not going to blame anybody
If
for
you are
that.
in that
You get
situation, just know
so
that time heals all wounds,
yeah,
and then
so
God is the ultimate healer.
definitely.
So
So just try, and I would advise that no matter what you've been through in the past, don't let that determine how your future will be, or don't let
if you
them.
need space, take space,
Yeah,
but don't
definitely.
close off that chapter
Yeah, because
completely.
of past
Yeah, because
experiences
of
or
past
because of
experiences.
some
Yeah,
sort of baggage, or just deal with yourself.
it
Work on
gets
yourself
burning.
till you're ready, to put yourself out there. Then
Yeah,
you go out there and put yourself, and definitely love to
yeah,
bring the right person your way.
definitely. In conclusion, if you have a lover, that is
All
the
I'm time.
all I'm saying. If you have a lover, you're sure that this is the will of God.
Yay!
Please, anybody
Yeah.
telling you to break up, don't believe. Hold that lover tight. Because what happens is most people that eventually find love, yeah, sometimes it's based on referrals, and most times the person is just
Yeah,
far away,
actually.
and then you are doing long distance. So it's still the same long distance that you broke up with
Do you get
at
yeah?
the end of the
Yeah,
day.
one more thing too.
So
Here it's not so back at home. As a lady, if you're working on Joe, someone can just stop you
stop
and say,
you.
"Hi, fine girl," and that kind of
No one
thing.
is doing that here.
Yeah. They don't
Hmm.
do that here. No, you won't see a guy that will stop you on the road, or someone will stop you. Most times when people meet people here, is in Igbo, where I come from, we call it Imam Madu. So
You have
it's
to
this
know
person, not this
somebody that
person.
knows somebody
For
that knows
example, you
somebody.
go out with a friend, and this friend now bring
Know
another
somebody.
friend, they
Like
now
it's
introduce you, and
referral.
like that. Oh, someone will say, I have a brother, or is can I hook you
Mm.
up? You collect number, exchange number. That's how people started. That's how it goes. So sometimes that can
That's
also
the
be a
half
factor.
one.
So
So
if at all you have like someone really good, someone that
mm.
treats you right, or that cares about you, and you're
There's a
seeing
lot.
maybe some values that you see in a potential partner in that person. I know that distance can be a very crazy
Yeah.
thing. You get to just hold
Hold
your
on tight.
partner
Except
tight
if the
again.
person is not worth holding on to,
Yeah,
then don't.
yeah, yeah,
But if the person is, give it a shot. Give it. If you give long distance a shot and pray
yeah,
to God.
yeah. And also, it's not. It's we're not saying it's no. We're not saying you cannot find love at
You
all at all.
can, you
You can
can, you
actually.
can. It's just not as easy, but you can.
Yeah,
You definitely
definitely. It
can.
might take a
Yeah.
bit of time, but you will eventually, or you can
Yeah.
eventually find someone that aligns with your
Yeah.
values and doctrines, and
More of what
yeah,
you believe in
yeah,
and what you
exactly.
stand for. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. And if there is any topic that you would want me to talk about, please put it in the comment section, and
Yeah.
I will do my best to talk about it. And yeah.
So always say, support our ministry.
Why are you always so dramatic, bro?
What?
Why are you always so dramatic? I said, and what?
Support our ministry. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you very much
All
for
right. On this
watching.
note, we say peace out. Bye.
Bye.